My name is David. I live in a small town just outside of Oregon. I work the night shift as a security guard at a pharmaceutical company. Every morning when I get home, all I want is to see my daughter's face. Emma. Ever since my wife passed, I've raised Emma alone. She's my whole world. But there's something I've never told anyone. Something about a room I promised myself I'd never open again. Thought it was my wife's old art room. I locked it the night she died in a car accident. At least, that's what I told myself. But Emma, she never believed it. Every morning she'd stand in front of that locked door and ask, "Daddy, when can I go play with Mommy in that room?" I'd smile, brush it off, never looking her in the eye. On Emma's 9th birthday, I made a decision. I would open the room again, clean it, make it a special place for Emma to paint, like her mom used to. A way to help her remember. I didn't know that would be the beginning of everything. While cleaning, I found a stack of my wife's old paintings. One of them was different. No signature, no date. It showed a man slumped in front of a slightly open door. Red light leaked from the crack. The man looked a lot like me. Still, I finished the room. Emma was thrilled. She threw her arms around me and whispered, "Mommy says she's really happy." I asked her, "Which mommy?" She just smiled. The one inside the room. After Emma moved in, she began to change. Quieter in the day, and every night at exactly 2 a.m. she would get up and walk around the room. I asked her why. She said, "Mommy wakes me up to draw with her." I started to worry. So I installed a hidden camera in the room. That night, I stayed up, watching Dot at 1:58 a.m. Emma sat up in bed. At 2 o'clock, she walked slowly to the corner of the room and softly said, "I'm ready, Mommy." The camera flickered, and in the blur, a shadowy figure stood behind her, still, silent, watching. I ran upstairs, thought the room was empty. Emma stood. In the center, staring ahead, I grabbed her, shook her. She whispered, "Why did you lie, Daddy? Mommy died in this room." She was right. Thought my wife didn't die in a car crash. She took her own life in that room while I was asleep downstairs. I found her the next morning and buried the truth. Told the police, told Emma, told myself a different story. Because I couldn't live with the real one, but the truth never stays buried. The shadow I saw on the camera, it wasn't my wife, Dot. It was tall, thin. Its arms hung all the way to its knees. No face, and it crawled out from under the bed. Final frame before the feed cut out. Emma turning to the camera, her eyes rolled white. Her mouth stretched into a crooked, impossible smile. Then black. I ran to her room. She was gone. Dot, no Emma, just a drawing left on the desk. It showed me sitting in front of the camera monitor, and behind me, a dark shape leaning close to the back of my neck. Dot, it's been 3 months. The police think Emma ran away, but I know better. Every night, I hear small footsteps above me, and every morning there's a new drawing on the desk. One of them shows a faceless child, sitting in the art room, drawing me. While I sleep, the room is still there. The light still turns on at 2 a.m., and me? I'm too afraid to ever step back. Inside,